Hey everybody, it's Coach Sean, and what I want to talk about today is it's called revenue marketing. And you might see some things out there. There's not a whole lot of people doing it, but there is a difference. It's not just a gimmick word; it's actually something that's pretty critical to the success of your business, and it's kind of changing the whole landscape and the game when it comes to how you're targeting people or how are you driving more jobs. And the number one thing that I've always heard over years and years is business owners will tell me, Sean, I'll spend more money if it works. I'll spend more money if it works. I'll spend an unlimited amount of money if it works. And what's happened is everybody's been doing concept based marketing and they're applying two or three or five different strategies, and businesses feel like, it's working. I think it's, I'm doing more business, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But they've never been able to hone in exactly what's working and how well it's working. And that's where revenue based marketing comes in play. If your marketing company hasn't asked or isn't integrating with your CRM data, which is your first party data that you own access to, your customers, who they are, where they are, what they bought, how much money they spent, what do they look like, what's their demographic, what's the area that they're living in, and the home that they live in, and everything that about that customer, the path that they took to purchase from you. Did they come in through an ad and then trail through your website? Did they go to multiple pages? Did they end up at your GMB? Did they end up clicking on an LSA, or did they just organically come through the website? Like that path that they took to purchase from you is extremely valuable, and being able to duplicate that event so that you can produce more jobs, the profitable ones that you want, it's critical. You can't do it without having that information. And that integration is tied to the invoices and those customers and the revenue that they paid. And did they pay? And was it profitable? And what are those strategies that are producing the higher revenue events? That's revenue based marketing. And this is something that I've been doing. And I've been trying to track this type of data in the past just by feeling like what's working, what's not. Let's turn one thing off, turn the other thing on. Let's see, how it impacts your business. But now there's no more guessing. How would you like that? No more guessing. Know exactly that your PPC is bringing in an 8x return on investment. Every dollar you put in is bringing you 8. Your website SEO is driving traffic, and is that traffic producing revenue? Yes, it's coming through, and the customers that clicked or filled out a form or called the number on the website turned into X amount of revenue, and we're getting a 15x return on people coming through the website. So we know SEO is working. Is local SEO working? Are you driving more conversions and people through the Google My Business profile? What does that return on investment look like? All of those numbers can be found with the right technology and integration to your revenue. And that's what revenue based marketing is. And I only know a few people out there doing it. Now, on top of the revenue based marketing, is not just determining which ones are profitable, but taking the audience data of the CRM and then having a team that takes that data and pushes it back into Google and says, like, this is what our ideal customer looks like. And when the ideal customer is laid out, you can tell Google, I want more of these types of customers based off of this, you know, this data, and push it into Bing, push it into other campaigns, and be able to say, like, look, this is what we want. Instead of just doing demographic type targeting, you're saying, like, this is the customers who have spent money with us and we want more of these. And being very granular in how you do that to drive more revenue and create a better ROI from your ad spend. So this is the game changer, and this is what we're doing. And if you want to be a part of it, reach out to me quickly, because it's changing the game. Have a great day, everybody.